Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today I have for you Warlike. Now this is an Autobattler, it's in full release, but it's a game that costs around €3, so it's fairly simple Autobattler, but I still quite like it, so let's get this started. I'm not gonna run the tutorial because I know how to play the game now. At the beginning we can choose our leader. This will affect your power. You can use your power in the combat. Typically in Autobattlers the sort of your people and the enemies fight by themselves, but then you can choose additional powers that you as the sort of commander or leader play with. So we can play as the warrior, which is a balanced start, and your power is that friendly units are faster and deal more damage for a limited amount of time. You can play as the elder, which means you have less starting units, but you have a lot of extra resources, and you can spend manpower to spawn new units. This is actually quite powerful. We're going to try to play with this. In my test game I played the sorcerer. And what's interesting here is that you don't have archers, instead you have a sorcerers, but you start with no beginning money, so you can't buy new units. But we're gonna play with the elder this time, because I think it's quite cool. Alright, so this is the map. Our goal is to get to the city over here. Now, we start over here on the left top, and here you can see my money and my manpower. Now, as you walk through, if you walk through this sort of marked path, then that's safe. But if you walk off the path, there's a chance that you will get ambushed. But sometimes it can be a good idea, because some of these off the path tiles can give you a certain benefit. For example, this type of tile gives you your power back. So if there was a tile like this off the path, we might want to go that way. So let's just move. We're going to restore our power. We don't really need to, but we're going to keep moving. And now we're going to end up in a city. Now in a city we can get some supplies and extra manpower. Now here you can see the types of units, all types of units that are in the game, and enemy units if you're interested, but we don't really care about that right now. Now here, once we moved into a city, we're gonna have an event. Invaders in our camp, man to arms. Oh, wait, you aren't raiders. Forgive me, my name is Rody. My men and I are on edge at the moment. Not 2 days ago, some barbarians ambushed us. We've lost a lot of good men, and the rest of us are wounded and exhausted. Hey, you've got troops to spare. If you bolster our numbers, then we'll repay you handsomely. What do you say? We're gonna sell it. Now, this is actually gonna give you a lot of money, so we're gonna sell. These are like the most basic units. So we sold one of them, but we can buy them for much cheaper. But the problem is it can be difficult to get to buy a unit because you need to get to this type of hex. So actually for us it's fairly on the way, but sometimes it can be difficult to get there. Alright, so here we have our units. We've got 2 basic units, 1 spearman, 1 set of archers, and 2 basic. You don't have to place them all here if you don't want to, but again, we're gonna begin the battle. I'm gonna immediately use my superpower to get 2 extra spearmen. And that's because the problem is if a unit fully dies out, a unit of yours, you will need to pay reinforcements, manpower to get it back to full. So you don't want to let that happen. Okay, we got 3 manpower, and we do not need to use up anything for reinforcement. This is amazing. Manpower is really important because it allows you to buy new units. I'm gonna do 1 more fight, and then I think I'm gonna up here to sell some of my units so that because I can buy here better ones. So let's actually, I mean to click there. Let's go and let's fight. And there's a chance we get ambushed, which will make us lose money, but not that much money. Now, one thing to keep in mind here though is that we cannot use our ability now because you need to recharge it, but because we got it last time, we actually could get for 2 manpower, we got free spear units, which is pretty amazing, and normally you have to pay quite a lot of money for that. So this was a really good thing for us. Alright, great. Again, we don't need to do anything here, which is amazing. I'm gonna move up here and sell some of my units here. So this is the exact same event, so we're just gonna move through. It's always the same event. We're gonna sell some spearmen. We're gonna sell... Did we sell? I think we sold 1 of our spearmen. Now let's go down. See, we get ambushed, we lose 29 bits enough. But here we can upgrade our stuff. So, and if we didn't have manpower, and we can recruit new units. So first I'm going to upgrade some of my basic units. I want 1 more set of archers and 1 more set of spearmen. And then here, if I have enough manpower, I can straight up buy a cool unit. If I don't have enough manpower, then I first need to buy the manpower. So I think I would like to buy... Actually, if I buy sorcerers, that's the only thing I can buy. So let's buy maybe 2 sets of knights, and we have 140 left. So I think I'm gonna buy 1 more archer, maybe 2 more archers. So we're completely run out of money. I don't know what happens if you get ambushed and you don't have money. I assume they'll just take your manpower. But I hope it's not game over, so that's why we're gonna go straight into a fight. So we're gonna set up our knights kind of up forward here, and a couple of spearmen. And more spearmen behind, and then we'll put our archers kind of here in the back. Go. And the knights should really kind of help destroy these. And you can see the knights are completely turned through the enemy's no stress. This is really, really good for us. Beautiful. We only got 1 manpower, but we didn't lose anything, and that's important. We didn't get any money, though. That's a bit irritating. Let's go try to fight the undead. Hopefully we can get some money here. And it seems easy, but the last fight usually ramp up in difficulty quite a bit. So I want to make sure that you don't kind of... you know, you get kind of lazy around and think like, oh, it's gonna be fine. No. You gotta keep on top of things. Yeah, so the thing, like, it's gonna take us a while to get to their archers. Here it might actually be a good idea to use our power, but we cannot recharge. Okay, we got a lot of money, but we need to pay 1 manpower to spend it. We can't really recharge. Actually, we will be able to recharge our power here. We only got 84 bucks, so I don't think we're gonna do anything exciting here. I don't think there's anything we can upgrade. Could I upgrade 135 to upgrade archers and 150 to upgrade spearmen? Yeah, we don't have any of those. I could recruit like a basic unit, maybe 1 more set of archers. You know what, let's get 1 more set of swordsmen. We didn't really have swordsmen just yet, so let's do it. I'm gonna recharge our power. Do we want to jump into the city just to get a little extra money? I think we do. And now let's go to the big fight. Now the big fight is pretty big, so we'll see how it goes. So this thing is kind of weird. It kind of like eats up your units in a bit of like a weird way. So they kind of like sort of like devour it or something. It's kind of weird. I don't know if we're gonna win this because you can see they kind of eat it up like that, but we destroyed the small ones pretty quickly. So we'll see how well, because as you can see it's kind of eating it up. It can be a big problem. If we feel like they're gonna eat up this armor, I'm gonna set up the new set of spearmen. Okay, actually we destroyed it pretty easily, so this is gonna be fine. I'm still gonna set them up here just to make sure they don't eat up my archers. But we're doing very well here. Again, we got 3 manpower, we need to reinforce 2, so this is great. And now we could again upgrade or recruit. I don't think there's much for us to do here. Yeah, I don't have the money to upgrade anything, so we're just gonna move to the next. And now we're gonna move into the next map, presumably. Yes. Now, first thing we could do is upgrade. I'm actually gonna move down here and sell, even if they ambush me. Oh no! I thought this was the selling part. This is just the supplies part. That was actually not great for us. This is, oh, I should have just gone straight. This would have been a good selling part. Oh, this is a new conversation. I thought it was the same one, so I kind of skipped the beginning. One that's not a screaming horde of barbarians, a pack of ravenous orc, or a legion of the undead. I am Captain Robert. Say, friend, could we join your bold company? Yes! I like our chances more with you, and looks like you could use all the help you can get. Still, my men are mercenaries. I'd rather walk on hot coals than fight for no pay. 125 is probably cheaper, and I don't have the money for it, than if I bought it in the sort of regular area. Okay, let's do 1 more fight. Let's place our knights forward. And spearmen and archers in the back. We have a lot of spearmen. I think we're not even gonna place them all. I don't think we need them. It's gonna be funny if you do. You cannot add more later. You can like add more to your power, but you can't just like randomly place more. Ooh, we're gonna lose a lot of our knights. These archers actually do a lot of damage. No, only 1 manpower. Okay, we're pretty good. I'm gonna move upwards to some more fighting. The fact that we can get that spearman essentially for free is absolutely huge. It may not seem like it, but otherwise you have to pay quite a lot of money, and this way, because we don't have to pay that, we can actually... First of all, we can sell it if we have that option, but also we can simply use up our money for a much stronger units, because those knights that we have, I think they're helping us immensely. Because they can really sort of cut through the weaker units of our enemies, and that's huge. I think the spearman might be better than the swordsman, so I'm just gonna place it like this. I will have 1 spearman left. I would love to sell like 1 unit or spearman or upgrade it, because it's just not... We don't even have anywhere to place it. I would love the sorcerers are super cool. If we can get sorcerers, I'm gonna try to get some. Because they're huge. We would have to go down here, so we're gonna get ambushed a lot. I think we'll just move through the path towards that 1 upgrade that we have and try to save up as much money as we can for it, because... Yeah. Yeah, you can see these weak units, we just completely destroyed them between the knights and the arrows. Now, these stronger ones are gonna be probably a bit tough. Oh, actually, no, I was gonna say, we might have to reinforce stuff, but we don't. We're fine. That was very good. I guess the biggest problem right now are archers for us, which is a unit like this. It might be a good idea to try to set up, use our power to get those spearmen who could kind of kill the archers from behind. But I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. We're just gonna hope for the best. Yeah, this is not a great setup for us, because by the time we can get to the archers, we're actually gonna lose a lot of our units. Yeah, I think we lost all of our knights. We have 2 knights left, so we'll see, but... Yeah, we're gonna have to pay a bit here. Yeah. It's alright though. I'm gonna do 1 more fight just so we can get a little bit more money before I try to get those upgrades. Yeah, this is going to be a good battle for us, I think. Yeah, absolutely destroying them. As long as they don't have archers, we're good, essentially. Beautiful. I don't think we lost a single thing. We didn't lose a single thing. Alright. I need sorcerers. I'm not gonna have money for them, I think. Yeah, straight up sorcerers don't have money. Now the question is, if I were to upgrade some of my archers... 135... Oh, but that's for assassins, not for sorcerers. Okay. And can I upgrade some of my spearmen to horsemen? I don't have the money. I don't have the money for any of these other upgrades. Ah! What if I sell 1 set of manpower? And now I could upgrade one of my spearmen to horsemen. We'll see how that goes. Now in the journal, the assassins have more health and damage than archers, but at a reduced range. They upgrade to sorcerers. Okay, so we have to get that first, and then we could get some sorcerers. I don't know if I want to do... I'm gonna do this fight, but I have to remember not to use my power, because we have to use the power for the big fight. I'm gonna put the horsemen behind the knights, because I'm assuming that they will be able to go forward. And we'll place the assassins here and we'll see how they behave. Also, they can throw daggers, so they can... That's actually pretty cool. But I would rather have sorcerers, if I'm being honest. Yeah, very good for us. Okay, we can get 1 more upgrade, but do we have money to get sorcerers? Invaders in Arkham and arms. Okay, so this is the same as before. So here we could sell units. So I'm gonna, if I can sell some spearmen, I would. Now I don't want to sell assassins, because they're the only things I want for the other stuff. So we're just gonna go straight into fighting. How does it feel, human, to be on the other end of the fishing rod? Prepare to be blasted into oblivion. I mean, it feels pretty good because I'm gonna decimate you. You are lying. You are at my mercy, and I'm not known to be merciful. Yeah, but I can call reinforcements at any time. Wow, he has laser eyes! Oh my god. He is amazing. I told you, human. Beg for my mercy. You're still gonna have to beg for my mercy, and I'm not gonna giving it to you. But laser eyes? That was so good. That was so good, man. That was amazing. 300 to upgrade? Come on. I don't have enough for anything. I could sell one manpower and upgrade my swordsman to knights, but that's about it. That was awesome though. I really liked those enemies. Those were cool. Alright, but I think this is actually a good time to end the episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right towards some other Autobattlers that we play on this channel. I'll see you there. Bye bye!